Welcome. Thanks for joining us here on the Owatonna Today Show. I'm Deb Gillard, your host, and today is Wednesday, June 11th. We are so glad you're with us. Of course, you can find us 6 days a week locally here on Charter Channel 8, and the other options to get a hold of us and find out shows and when they're on and take a look at them or let somebody know who's not in the Charter viewing area. Of course, we have a Facebook page. You can head to that. You can like us on Facebook, and from there you will get notifications when new shows are uploaded. We are also on the internet on YouTube. You can type in all one word, Owatonna Today Show, in the search box, or you can go to Leanne's site, thethirdhandvideo.com, click on the Owatonna Today Show tab, and it will take you to a list of the current shows. So a lot of ways to watch the Owatonna Today Show, and we welcome you no matter where you're seeing us. Of course, if you have ideas for us, comments about the show, ideas for guests or show topics, please get a hold of Leanne. OwatonnaToday@charter.net is the email address, and her cell phone number is 390-5751, and we'll always take a look at ideas and comments regarding the show. We have a really great show for you today. A little bit later on in the program, we're going to be talking about Camp Pillsbury that is actually opening up this coming Sunday, June 15th, so be prepared to get all sorts of great information there. Right when we come back from our first break, we'll be talking about Night to Unite with Captain Jeff Mundell and Pam Roberts. So we'll be finding out about that. That's always the first Tuesday in August, and we'll be getting a lot more details on what that's all about. So let's take this first break and come right back. Stay with us.
Hi, I'm Dr. Beth Giltvet.
And I'm Dr. Nick Vincelli of Horizon Eye Care.
We want you to see what you love and love how you see. We're proud sponsors of the Owatonna Today Show.
I needed more than just another dead-end job. I wanted a career, so I expressed myself.
With the kids off to college, I decided it was time for me to go back to work and express myself.
Express got me in touch with some really great companies. Now, I'm on my way to a great career.
Express Employment Professionals is in contact with thousands of companies in need of quality employees. Come in now and get the job you deserve.
Express yourself today.
Hi, I'm Lynn Andrews, and I play Dorothy Quimby.
And I'm Matt Durand, and I play Bob Quimby in LTO's current production of Ramona Quimby, directed by Sandy Hardy-Hagen and sponsored by Federated Insurance.
Performances of Ramona Quimby will be held Friday and Saturday, June 13th and 14th at 7:30 p.m., with a matinee on Sunday, June 15th at 2 p.m.
And again the following Thursday through Saturday, June 19th, 20th, and 21st at 7:30 p.m.
Tickets are available at the LTO box office by calling 451-0764.
Don't miss LTO's production of Ramona Quimby.
Welcome back, and thanks again for joining us on this Wednesday, June 11th. And as I mentioned, we have Captain Jeff Mundell here from the Owatonna Police Department. How are you, sir?
Good morning, Deb.
Nice to see you again.
Thank you. Good to see you.
And Pam Roberts. How are you, Pam?
I'm good. Good morning.
And we know kind of what you do, Jeff, on a regular captain in the police force and just doing your job on a daily basis. And Pam, you're in what role at the police department?
I am an admin assistant to the patrol division.
Right.
Used to be a parking control officer.
Yep.
And now I assist Captain Mundell in the patrol division.
Okay. And that just means just kind of helping them out with all administrative functions and just kind of being their right hand, I bet.
And her list continues to grow.
She's
great at what she does.
Keeps adding those new hats, right? With, okay, we need you to do this. That's a helpful position, I would guess, for you guys to have. I think that people don't realize how much paperwork and administrative things there probably are in your job, and so maybe having that person dedicated to that is a great help. Keep her happy. Yeah. She's also helping with Night to Unite. And we want to talk about this. We've had you on before talking about the Night to Unite, but it's a great program. Can we start with you, Jeff, and just talk about a little bit about how it began, its history?
Yeah, Night to Unite came to us actually from an organization called Town Watch. It's a profit organization. They promoted it as National Night Out.
Yes.
So they're kind of spreading that that program out throughout the country to police departments throughout the United States. And then our state crime prevention association adopted the same program, same message and theme to more of the statewide level and to assist local law enforcement continue this effort that's been very positive and received very well by the community.
Okay, and very widespread. Are all Night to Unites done at the same time?
It is, yep.
Okay.
It's always set for the first Tuesday in August.
Okay.
This year it'll be August 5th.
All right.
And the time of the day really varies on what, really however it's set up.
In that community?
Yeah. Okay. Typically we go anywhere from 4 in the afternoon until 9, 10 o'clock at night. Mm-hmm. Most people do, schedule their block parties somewhere in that time period.
Okay.
And that's kind of when we're staffing this year's parties, that's when we have the most staff available for this.
Okay. So when you talk about the block parties, which I'm sure a lot of folks have heard of, but if they haven't, the whole idea is what kind of is the core idea? Mm-hmm. Why is it being held? What's the fundamental?
It's really meant to bring the community together, bring neighborhoods together, and introduce law enforcement in that picture.
Okay.
It's to build, sometimes it's the first time that neighbors are really getting to know each other.
I was going to say, it's really hard in today's world. Yeah. The old talking across the fence and getting to know your neighbor is not maybe as easy unless we really, make a point to do that, because we're all running around, running ourselves, running kids, two-income families, maybe don't have the one person at home anymore that kind of develops that relationship. So yeah, we can have neighbors a few doors down that we have no idea who they are.
Right, and if neighbors can just dedicate at least an hour for this program, it brings these neighborhoods together, makes them stronger, builds better community spirit, and it involves law enforcement so we can really get to know the people who we serve.
Now, I think they can do more and less, right? So if a person or a couple of families are doing that block party, they can have a little gathering, or they can go like big old barbecue and all that, right?
Sometimes people just bring a chair. Others put together a potluck and have yard games. Okay. It doesn't have to be fancy. We're just encouraging people to get together. So something as simple as just bring a yard chair and set up in somebody's driveway or garage and just...
do any get big enough that they've actually asked for block closures or anything like that?
They do.
Okay, they do. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
All right, that's interesting. So they really, really get behind it. Okay, and this is happening. And the neat thing is then that it's happening all across the country at the same time, and people are either forming or renewing relationships and kind of establishing that great rapport with their own law enforcement. So
we try to we try to make a promise to at least get to every block party.
Okay.
That's really important for us to be there. We're the ones that are kind of trying to organize this and host this.
And that's where you're talking about staffing. So you kind of got all hands on deck pretty much that day. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah. It depends on the number of block parties applications we receive. Mm-hmm. We try to get to every one. We try to look at the time of the day that they're scheduled so we can kind of organize which ones we get to first. And we have about 18 officers scheduled for this event.
Okay.
Might be a little bit more, a little bit less.
Okay.
But it's really important that we get to each one. We try to spend at least 15 minutes to a half hour there. We give squad car tours to the children.
Okay.
Share any new information that's out there, such as last year we really were pushing Everbridge, the community alert notification system.
Sure.
And just answer questions. Maybe there's a problem in the neighborhood that we need to address. It could be speed, it could be noise, it could be a neighborhood problem. Mm-hmm. We just try to give them the correct referrals and give any extra law enforcement presence that's needed.
And that's something that could be very different from neighborhood to neighborhood,
Absolutely.
too, as to certain concerns that they're having, whether they're on a busy road and it's speed or whether it's a particular issue that they're looking to address. So Pam, let's talk a little bit about the history here locally. We've had pretty good success with this here, haven't we, in the last couple of years?
Well, this is our 6th annual.
Okay.
So last year we had 38 registered parties that we attended.
All right.
So I think that the very first year we had 56 parties.
Okay.
So
that was a lot.
Yeah.
So I'm sure it kind of goes up and down depending on, just depending, I guess.
Right. So we are now taking registrations. We do send out letters to those that have had parties in the past, asking them to, continue to have a party again this year.
Okay.
And so they can come to the law enforcement center to get that registration packet. There's also a link on our website that will allow them to print that out and they can bring it in.
Okay.
And in that packet they get information that tells them, tips on how, what to do at their parties, how to get people involved, invitations, etc.
Okay. So I would guess that a lot of them that you get are people that have done it before, and it just becomes something that they do every first Tuesday in August, and it, you know, it's really what they do. But always looking for more, and so maybe somebody's new in a neighborhood, and they say, you know, I want to do this because I want to get to know my neighbors. So find that link online or stop in and get the information. And again, it can be as kind of as little as collecting some chairs and kind of sitting around and shooting the breeze and just kind of getting to know each other, or it could be, as we mentioned, some bigger block parties with all sorts of celebrations and fun stuff going on and games and things. So just a couple of the tips that maybe you can provide, like say I was brand new and I said, okay, Pam, I'm going to take the charge for my block. What are some things that you could advise me right from the get-go?
Well, you want to maybe get some other people to help you out with that.
Okay, not be the only one.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. So then maybe you can pass that duty around to other people in the neighborhood. But then, you know what, tips that you want to have are things for kids to do, get them involved. And you want to be able to address those issues like we talked about that might be things in their neighborhood, whether it's crosswalks, stop signs, speed, etc., so that when law enforcement is there that we become aware and know what we can do to help out.
Okay. So really kind of promoting it in your neighborhood or up and down your block with your neighbors as saying, you know, we really want to get together. We're going to have law enforcement on hand. This is our opportunity to, you know, and really make this a multi-generational kind of thing too, make it easy for maybe your older neighbors to get there, make it fun for the kids to be there, and really kind of span all those things all at once.
Absolutely.
Okay. So you said again the time is from when to when?
Typically it's, you know, in the evening time, anywhere from 4 till 9.
Okay.
We will be sending out an invitation to last year's hosts.
Okay.
And if they're not able to support do the organization of it, then they can pass that invitation to a neighbor.
Okay. All right. Good enough.
And we don't really have a system to, you know, map out if there's a block party in somebody's particular neighborhood. So it's just a matter of just spreading the word out.
Okay.
So.
And getting the word out. When is the deadline for registration?
July 30th.
Okay. So we've got a little bit of time here.
Yes.
We're not even in the middle of June, so plenty of time to take a look at it and get it put together. July 30th then is got to be done because you need to know then for staffing, you need to know for trying to coordinate that scheduling.
Yeah.
Okay.
If we have just a moment, I'll say one more thing.
Yes.
We have this will be the third year we're going to do this, but we're trying to collect school supplies, any school supplies, used backpacks in good condition, new backpacks in good condition for the Children's Remedial Fund of Steele County.
Okay. It's
something that we do, and in the previous time, these block party hosts and block party participants have been really great about just putting together boxes of school supplies for kids that maybe are in more need than others.
Families in need.
And we'll give that out to the school district, and they'll distribute those products out.
Yeah. Oh, that's a great idea. So they'll be there doing that. So again, that'd be something else to talk to your families and your neighbors about, kind of getting that collection going. And maybe they can only provide 1 or 2 things, but again, if a bigger group each brings a little bit, then you might have a really nice collection of
and
stuff.
they can always bring it to the law enforcement center also.
You're doing that all the time.
Yeah, if they're, you know, not going to a block party or, you know, so we will take that right at the law enforcement center.
Well, as always, this will be successful. We hope for a lot of block parties and folks out for Night to Unite. So thank you for all the work that you do on it. Get online, register, get a hold of Pam, or get the information from the Law Enforcement Center. And Jeff and Pam, we thank you so much. A successful Night to Unite we hope for on August 5th.
Thank you.
Thank you. We'll take a break for our supporters, and then we're going to find out a little bit more about Camp Pillsbury.
Hi, I'm Rick Smith, Golf Course Superintendent of the Brooktree Golf Course. Brooktree is an 18-hole championship golf course featuring well-manicured greens, tees, and fairways. We are open to the public. I challenge you to find a better maintained golf course for the money we charge here at Brooktree. Come on out and play Brooktree, a great golf course.
The United Way Women's Leadership Council invites all community women to our first annual Power of the Purse event on Tuesday, June 17th at the Owatonna Country Club. Enjoy great food, a silent and live auction, and hear about our partnership with the Dolly Parton Imagination Library and Owatonna Rotary. We plan to mail every child in our community a free book every month from birth to age 5. The Dolly Parton Foundation pays for all of the books. 100% of our proceeds will pay for the postage.
Hi, I am Dr. Amy Swain from Amy Swain Hearing Centers, and for more than 20 years I have been helping people hear better. It has been a very rewarding experience, but so many people put off getting help with their hearing. Clients often tell me they wish they had started wearing hearing aids sooner, as their quality of life was improved so much with better hearing. Call me today at 1-800-804-3361 for a free hearing test at Amy Swain Hearing Centers of Owatonna, Austin, and Waseca. That's 1-800-804-3361, where Dr. Amy Swain wants everyone to hear better.
Hi, I'm Brenda with the Mortgage Office of Brenda Bednar, aligned with American Mortgage and Equity Consultants, where closings feel right from the beginning. I'm a proud supporter of the Owatonna Today Show.
Hello, I'm Shawn McNulty. And I'm Deb Gillard with Brookdale Senior Living, Sterling House, and Clarebridge of Owatonna.
And we are a proud sponsor of the Owatonna Today Show.
Hi, I'm Ron Clancher with Clancher & Son Landscaping and Concrete. We support the Owatonna Today Show, and so should you.
And we are back with the Owatonna Today Show. We're taking a sneak peek at what's going on at Camp Pillsbury, and so no better person to speak to than Vonda, who is, what is your official title?
Owner.
The big cheese, we're going to call her. So how are things going for you right now?
It's going great. We're really excited. We opened June 15th, and as you can see, we've got work crews all over this campus, from the roofs to inside the buildings to the 4 main buildings that we have up and running for camp starting. And we've got staff, half of our staff already here, and the other half is going to be here shortly.
What I've noticed is that I know that a lot of people are curious about what's going up on the hill, and we're seeing you're using a lot of local people, and I think that's an amazing thing for people to understand, is that the construction crews, the electrician crews, they're from around this area.
Yep.
And so you're really supporting the area already in just getting the camp ready for opening.
Well, we're supporting them and they're supporting us. We call them Team Pillsbury. We've got great workers that know our deadlines. They're going to make our deadlines. It's a I can attitude and can-do attitude, and very positive people that are on our campus working for us and working with us, and they're all thrilled and excited. So
yeah,
we love all our contractors. Use our contractors.
Yes, they're really fantastic. Obviously, they're very working together. They like to have your feedback. And even just watching the little bit that I have, you are also very involved in the decisions. You want it to be the best that it can be, and I think that's an exciting thing.
Yeah.
Well, so one of the things that you've done to make it the best you can be is hired Nigel.
Yes.
So why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself?
Sure, I'm Nigel. I'm Vonda's director, and we've been working together since
February.
Yeah,
we started talking in November and worked from there.
Yes.
But actually started hired and worked since like February.
Yeah, late January we pulled the trigger, sealed the deal, and February 1st we hit the ground running, and from then it's been
a whirlwind.
Full steam ahead.
Yeah. What is your background, Nigel?
Many years of camping experience.
25. He's modest.
I moved over here from New Zealand in the 80s, got involved in camping, have run camping, so this is all very exciting for me, and something I really enjoy and know.
Is this the first time you've had an inaugural camp that you've been able to kind of form yourself? Or?
You started the other.
Yeah,
I've been in this, to 500.
Yeah, I've been in this position before, but this is a little different. The geography, everything. This place was empty. We had to bring everything in, starting fresh. Everything from beds to people to kitchens. So everything is brand new. And piecing it all together has been an adventure.
I'd love to hear about the people, because we were talking a little bit, and she said that from your camping experience, you've kind of picked the best of the best to come and work here this summer. Give us a quick overview of some of the people who will be here this summer.
Sure. We really have, pick of the bunch. We're very selective about who we hire. I'm very selective. It's not your high school kid who, was in a high school show. It's someone who studied theater arts. It's not someone who likes being in the water. It's someone who's a water safety instructor or a lifeguard. Someone who has considerable experience in that area, has the qualifications and the skills to back it up, and the passion to share it with kids. So really high quality staff, enthusiastic, ready to go.
Because you could have one of those things and not all three. So it's important to find all three.
Well, and for example, and we'll interview some of them, but we've got a pro basketball player from Germany.
We've got a professional basketball player. He is American, but he plays for Germany in Europe. He's a professional basketball player.
Soccer player.
Semi-professional soccer player. The lady who runs our circus program is a registered nurse, a licensed school teacher, and she has her own circus school in Australia. And so that pattern applies throughout our entire staff.
That's exciting.
We can be selective. I get probably 15 applications a day at this point in time, and most of them I don't even touch.
And our dance theater comes from New York and Broadway, and so
it's important to have those kind of names because you're looking to draw an international clientele as well. So tell us, you have about how many students signed up right now?
Well, 50% of our kids are coming from Europe, and 50% are coming from all over the United States. And so, I mean, even with our staff, that's probably about the same number, 50-50. We've got, so there's definitely an international flair, and we've got kids coming from all over: Brazil, Germany, France, England.
Italy. To be precise, we at the moment, as of today, we have kids coming from 14 different countries.
Wow, that's exciting. That's exciting to be able to, well, southern Minnesota is not internationally known yet. And so it's so exciting to know that this is going to be something that puts us on the international stage.
Sure.
I would love to take some time and meet some of the staff, if that's okay.
Yeah, we'd love to.
So stick with us. We're going to actually go across the lawn here and meet a couple of people who are working really hard today. So stick with us.
Don't hit your knee. Wow. That's okay.
That's great.
All right, you can.
Yeah, that's awesome. Just come on over here if you don't mind.
Why don't we just walk right?
Walk us in. Okay.
Walk over.
So are you filming already? Okay, good.
Do you want me to move this?
No, you're okay. You're fine. So we are planting something. So what exactly are we planting?
So over here is going to be a flying trapeze rig, which is just what you think it is in the circus, with acrobats and a safety net, and we're going to put the kids up there through the summer, but we need to put the anchors in to put all the cables up to keep it all tight and safe.
Wow. Well, appreciate the safe part. Why don't you go, my name is Shelley. Hi.
Hi.
We are with the Owatonna Today Show, and I'd love for you to introduce yourself real quick if you don't mind.
Sure. I'm Pip Scott. This is my 11th summer at summer camp in the US. I'm from Australia. I'm a school teacher year-round in Australia. I own my own children's circus camp in Australia. And I know Nigel Watson, and he said that Vonda was making this fantastic school with a summer camp program, and they wanted a circus, and I thought I'd just have to be a part of it.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure the kids back at home miss you terribly, but we're really glad you're here. So tell me a little bit, what are you hoping to teach? Because the kids who are coming, are they all hoping to be circus performers, or is this a skill set that you're just really encouraging them to follow?
So there's a great program here. It's called a choice program. So we have majors and minors. So you can choose 3 majors for a session, and 3 different areas that maybe you're really excited about and you want to do every day. So one of those could be circus. So you could choose flying trapeze, and you could do that every day. You'll have the same trainers, you'll learn a skill, put together a show, and then come visiting day, parents come, hopefully people from the community come to see it, and they'll see a flying trapeze show.
Oh, that'll be exciting. You are a trapeze artist yourself? Or what is that your skill set in the circus?
Yeah, we call it a trapeze artist. And we also have different circus acts. So we have aerial silks, like you see in Cirque du Soleil, the material that hangs down, different trapeze bars, web that goes around and around, a ground-based acts, mini tramp, all sorts of different juggling.
You're just going to play all summer, aren't you?
Yeah, I mean, that's our intention.
That's why they keep coming back.
Time.
Good. Leanne, how much time do we have left? 2 minutes. I'm going to come over here and meet these guys if you don't mind. I'm getting kind of close because I have the microphone. What's your name?
Andrew.
Andrew, and what are you going to be doing here this summer?
I'm the director of the waterfront, or the aquatic department. And so we've got an indoor heated pool, and we teach swimming and pool activities, pool games. And we've also got a skiing boat, and we do water skiing, wakeboarding, banana boat and tubing. There's free swim, we have tanning on the beach, the whole lot.
So again, as I was talking to her about kind of the skill set, camp is supposed to be fun, it just is. But there's also, in this kind of facility, you want them to come away with something. So with the water sports, what are you hoping that the kids will come away with?
I love teaching water skiing and wakeboarding. It's really cool seeing a kid that's wanted to try it before, but their family hasn't had a boat or haven't been near the lakes or something like that. And then at the end of the 2 weeks, they go away and they learn how to ski, and they can turn around and they can get up all by themselves.
Yeah.
And it's really cool. It's actually pretty satisfying.
Have you had a chance to see any of the lakes here in town yet?
Yeah, we've been out to Wasika, so we're at Clear Lake.
Yeah.
We're just prepping the boat, and we're going to have it out there this weekend.
Good.
And yeah, it's pretty exciting.
Good. Well, let's go over here and meet this fellow over here. Hi, what's your name?
My name's Jack.
Okay, and Jack, what is your role here at the camp?
I'm part of Pip's circus department, so I'm one of her staff, and I'll be teaching the kids pyramids and juggling and tumbling and helping with the trapeze. And just helping them flip, basically.
Yeah. So are you a parkour expert then?
I wouldn't say expert, but I can do it.
You can do it. Well,
grew up in the circus.
So tell me a little bit about your background.
So from the age of 15, I was at a circus institute in Australia, so I'd go to school in the day and then I'd train for 2.5 hours every school afternoon for 4 years.
Nigel was telling me a little bit about the people he was hiring, and it sounds like from what we've met today that these people do have that triple threat. They love working with kids, they have a very extensive background, and they're really excited to be here. So thank you guys so much for your time, and good luck planting your stuff. All right. Yes. We will be back. We're going to talk with Vonda a little bit later when kids are here, so you'll see things then. So thanks for joining us.
Thanks, guys.
Hi, I'm Mike.
And I'm Jake with Napa Auto Parts.
Napa has the know-how for all your automotive needs.
Napa is a proud supporter of the Owatonna Today Show.
Hello, my name is Katie Marshall. A year ago, my family and I became homeless. We were scared and alone. Today, with the help of Steele County Transitional Housing and generous donors like you, my family and I are safely housed. I am working, going to college, paying my rent on time. My children have a warm bed to sleep in every night. My family and I are so grateful for this second chance. Please help others in need by donating to transitional housing today. Everyone deserves a safe place to live.
Thank you again so much for joining us on this Wednesday, June 11th. A lot of great, good, fun information on today's program, and we do thank you so much for joining us. A few announcements. The Steele County Historical Society is welcoming back local author Mike Eckers of Owatonna for a presentation tomorrow, June 12th at 7. There goes my voice, in the Wenger Room of the History Center. He was previously known for his lectures on the Civil War, but Mike is now researching and speaking on topics related to World War II. So this topic tomorrow, Thursday, will be Marines in the Pacific. It's an hour-long talk and PowerPoint outlining the two-pronged advance to Tokyo from Pearl Harbor. Admission to the lecture is free for Historical Society members and $2 for non-members. You can give the History Center a call at 451-1420 if you'd like more information about either the program or membership. Riverbend Nature Center has a Women in Nature program that they're going to be running starting for the first Thursday. Program will be tomorrow, June 12th from 5 to 7, and for the first program in June now, it will be archery. Participants will get to try the challenge of shooting a bow and arrow. Call the Riverbend Nature Center at 332-7151 for more information, or you can visit them online and find out more. Coming up on the 19th next week, it's the Regional Job Fair that we spoke about earlier this week. It is from 11 to 2 o'clock at the Faribault West Mall on the 19th. There will be a lot of employers there looking for job seekers, and job seekers are to come prepared. Do your research and find out a company that you may want to be involved with, and then come prepared for an interview. Everything from entry level to skilled positions they will have there through the Minnesota Workforce Center. Friday's program, please join us then when we will be talking sunglasses with Horizon Eye Care, timely topic. And another timely topic, it seems funny that we are already talking 4th of July, but not so, because it's going to come up on us very, very quickly here, and that's what we will be discussing on Friday as well. So please join us again on Friday. Have a great day today.